creating a franchise or a universe was once an exhilarating experience for the audiences, allowing them to explore interconnected worlds. However, that was a rarity in the past. The bombardment of universes and franchises is now so common in every industry that most of their primary focus is on quick cash grabbing rather than providing something meaningful to the audience. Many universes or franchises are either put on hold, stuck in the production limbo, or rejected by the audiences due to significant disappointments in quality. Bengali cinema has eagerly joined that trend. This video was meant to be dropped on the 27th, where I'd post my initial thoughts just after watching the movie on X, but the overall thing did drain my complete energy to make a video on that. RAKTABEEJ, which came in 2023, was a complete surprise for me. I went to the theater because I was lonely and had nothing to do in the festival seasons other than watching every single movie that hit in the theaters near me, and I was baffled by the quality of the narration. That movie was so rich in terms of storytelling and unfolding, it was a crazy thing to get from a big production house. And of course, the topic they covered, which is still a very burning thing, particularly in this state, illegal immigration, and that idea can't be limited to a single movie. I have doubts about the promotional materials of this sequel, which were poorly designed, but still, I had the faith only because of the first movie. But the downgrade I encountered that day literally shut me up. Trust me, I expected everything but not this shit. This movie was so dumb from the executional point of view that I still wonder how it could be approved at the writing table. Look, there is a certain audience who will praise this movie, but I am not one of those. If you like this, then it's probably your taste, but I have seen many of the movies in this genre and I'm sorry I can't sugarcoat it. Not talking about the quality of visuals, but the story itself. First, a story needs to shine on the pen paper level and then the quality will enhance automatically. So, this is point of view, and today in this video I'll do a rant, of course, but through this rant I'll do an analysis on the disastrous outcome of the sequel of the most commercially and critically appreciated movie of 2023. I know it's too late for the review, so let's analyze it in the harsh way. While watching the movie, I noticed that they seemingly had an outline for the sequel, but it appears they altered the whole approach due to recent commercial successes or improvised during production. This is evident in the unnecessary romantic subplot, which feels utterly out of the place and lacks any sense of logic. Zero demand in the narrative. The bikini shot of actress Mimi added nothing to the film, not even a hint of glamour, serving only to create a glossy, real-like element. Additionally, the antagonist's method of camouflaging himself within the target was poorly executed. This was probably the dumbest execution I have ever seen. There was not one but multiple clear indications of Ankush being an alibi, but nobody raised a single question, not an inquiry, background check, or anything of a random character. The movie is based on recent times, but somehow the police and the intelligence departments were following the late 90s process when the president's life was in threat. Why was the assigned team dealing with the situation so casually? It looked like they all were on the same team, and I'm convinced the editors of Tollywood mostly don't know the use of slow-mo. ভাই কখন শেষ হবে চলেই যাচ্ছে. The training montages, or at least the establishment of hatred in the antagonist, were meant to be strong enough that he could have been forced to be reckoned with, but that whole sequence looked like he was waiting for a moment like that to become at wrist. And the love track of Ankush, which put zero input in the narrative. Why they showcased his chemistry with Kaushani in the first place is still a mystery to me. And I'm not referring to the cosmic relationship between Mimi and Abir. গাঁজা পাতা শুধু শুকলে না বড়া ভেজে খেলে এইরকম লেখা বেরোয়. The post-credit scene was decent, but not engaging enough to create anticipation for the next installment. Honestly, what can one expect after enduring that level of torture? The topic itself can reflect many more movies in this franchise, but if the quality goes like this, from 100 to a big fat 0, ক্ষমা করুন দাদা. And that's the video. So what are your thoughts if you have watched it? Please let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram. The handle is point of view 9. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the point of view.